Well, I'm confused now because I can't go back. I don't think I can. Yeah, everything's kind of closed down. Let's find a new way out of this area. Locked, yada yada yada. Up, right. Probably not breakable by hand. What if I throw something at it? A rock? Called it.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Just toss stuff around. Finally, I got a copy of the same book. Local folklore. Forgive me. Allstat of Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as it can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, and they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight, as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? An immortal baron. Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby. Altstadt Oh wait, nearby Altstadt, and like most people, oh my god, I am seeing words that are not there. I really am going insane. Alright. Nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals a little before the castle was consumed by the fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands. Excuse me. Claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of his country. I feel like the most important part about all of that was the gatherers. Nothing there. Oh. Are there any more? There. I knew it. I was waiting for that. Wine cellar. Now seems like a great time to text someone on my phone. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. Test subjects? The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Okay, nothing very... Back to the steady. This was the local history. Not sure what I heard. Fudge, what? Well, then what do I do about that? So, dedicate that. There's a monster afoot. And when they told me to use my wits, they didn't really realize that I didn't have any. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hanan waits, grinned the toothless. Oh, gross. Yes, that's very good. There we go. Parkouring master. Oh yeah. The sand gave way to his tired body, and as he fell from the camel's back, he felt the wind gently sweep across his face and dry his crusted lips on, and his dry crusted lips. Who knows? Okay, yep, too dark. I feel no concern.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until
Let me just...
tomorrow.
Nope. Nope. Ooh. Yikes, those are... dead bits you got there, man?
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here alive.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Oh. Because Alexander said he was going to give them wine. The wine was poisoned. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Greenwich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle of Brandenburg as part of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order would want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brandenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. Wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment of our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer. Aqua Regia. So is that all that we needed? Power of Aqua Regia. Pots to contain mixtures of all sorts. That's where the Aqua Regia. Where the other chemicals are. Let's see.
Someone's coming.
Someone's coming. Ooh. Oh, my nose. Beware, you're standing in darkness. Standing, you'll slowly drain. Lantern, lantern. Where I demand tinder boxes and other items to free me from the dark. Light. don't have much oil left, but I shall hurry. Torture devices, nice. It's got great taste. Filled almost all lantern oil. Oh my god, thank you so much. Hold down left mouse, push. Supposed to drag this. Thing. Aha. Fudge. Enemies here. That's bad. Stack those there so I'm out of sight. Okay, never mind.